Salutare tuturor și bine ați venit pe acest canal. Eu sunt Mr. M și astăzi vom începe o nouă serie de videouri. Ne vom juca Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, pentru că astăzi s-a lansat și tocmai ce l-am instalat. Am intrat în joc, dar am uitat să pornesc microfonul pentru că voiam să înregistrez, așa că o să o luăm de la capăt. Am modificat doar câteva setări, nimic important. Bine că mi-am dat seama din timp că microfonul nu era activ. Așa, hai să-i dăm new game. Arată destul de bine jocul din ce am văzut. Am apucat să văd intro-ul practic. O să vedem în câteva momente. E o luptă. Acum nu știu dacă o să ne luptăm și noi pentru că n-am apucat să finalizez intro-ul. Lush doll. Da, o să vedem pentru că au introdus și arme de foc medievale. O să vedem cum se descurcă. Și arbalete. Deci pe lângă arcuri vom putea folosi și arbaletele.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Acum nu știu cine atacă. De apărat am văzut că apără Godwin și Hans. Ei sunt cei care au apărut în acest intro. Ăsta ar fi Godwin. Inițial am crezut că e Henry, dar... Surpriză. Părintele Godwin.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Iar aici îl avem pe Hans. Nu
We
știu
come to
unde
anoint
fi
us before we
Henry.
die?
We'll get anointed after the battle's at hand. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Până aici am văzut și eu, așa că să vedem ce se întâmplă în continuare.
Take cover!
Încă nu știu cine sunt atacatorii ăștia, nu-mi dau seama. Nu le cunosc emblemele, astfel aș fi putut să dau seama probabil cine sunt.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Asta e arbaleta. Cred că o să ne punem să jucăm cu Godwin la cum arată. Ia să vedem. Da. Uite și ne-a dat și arbaleta.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Că nu l-am nimerit pe ăsta, nu știu ce a căzut. Aoleu.
Got him!
că ne-a dat 60 de sugesti că altfel.
Finished. Got him. Get ready. They're coming inside. Forward. Move downstairs. We can handle it here.
You're not up to it.
We need more action.
Trebuie să umblăm puțin la sensitivitate.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Onward! Get over here with that. Hold the line! What are they waiting for? Pull fire onto them! Stay Burn, fuckers! That's it! Get ready for another attack! Die! Stop that! Let's hope this slows them down. Draw your sword and follow me. That's it.
Arată super bine jocul.
Don't let them fight on! Knock it down! True blood!
Hai să vedem cum atingem scara. Uite așa. Da, nu cred că să facem față acestui asediu. Învații noștri sunt măcelăriți. Bravo.
Fuck! I've been hit!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Audentes, Fortuna, fucking Iuvat.
Aha,
Jesus.
da. Norocul favorizează pe cei îndrăzniți.
You're only supposed
Așa
to
a zis
deliver a
când s-a
message to
terminat
Trusky.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 1.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Deci probabil ăsta e finalul Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. O să plecăm de aici, o să vedem ce s-a întâmplat până la momentul ăsta. Cred, cel puțin. Prea a început în forță, așa să zicem. Acum nu știu, aveam și partea de tutorial activată, mă gândesc că ăsta să fi fost un tutorial. Da, uite, am avut dreptate. Deci am început combatul finalul. Sau, cine știe, probabil punctul culminant. O să aflăm noi pe parcursul jocului.
Audentes Fortuna, Iuvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good
Maybe
gracious,
it's
Amy, you
beheaded.
don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes, Fortuna, Iuvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again.
Așa, mă, Otto
Doesn't
von
take much
Berg.
bravery.
Lui trebuia să-i livreze
Christ, Henry,
scrisoarea.
don't be such a
Să-l
stick in the mud.
convingă să
Aren't you glad to be
prigonească pe
finally out of that
nobilii din Boemia
hellhole where we can
împotriva lui
finally enjoy
Sigismund.
some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one, and a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk. You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes Fortuna Iuvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes. Sir.
Ia să vedem, ne întâlnim cu cineva aici. Nu fi comitetul de primire.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Ia, nu prea sună bine.
Stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergov from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Da, nu sună bine asta.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Ok.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Ok. Putem rezolva situația asta în mai multe feluri.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
Da, probabil că o să se întâmple ceva în seara asta.
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Parcă văd că ne atacă bandiții ăștia.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
mutt of yours.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to
Uite
tell
că
you?
avem un
I
cufăr
ain't
aici.
playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win because you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me.
Hai să facem un joc rapid.
All right, it's a deal.
Vedem cum arată noul joc de zaruri.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Here. Aye, that'll do.
Cred că am și pierdut runda asta.
Ha! Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Nah, that's enough humiliation from me.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a
Trebuie să
few
mergem
dice.
de la
For
Hans.
the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you?
Henry,
I ain't
come here.
playing with you.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Ok, să vedem inventarul. Ok. Uite că acum ne și spune ce să echipăm. Înainte puteam echipa orice, nu conta. Puteam pune coiful fără acea protecție. Aha.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
Și ce ar trebui să facem cu cățelul?
Sit. Stay.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Don't worry.
Nu știu ce ar trebui să-i facem.
Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. You want to wear me down like that? Is that the best you can do? Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Good. Nice. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Sweet. Too fast for you, am I? Block it. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Ha! Got ya. Good riposte. Ooh. That was too slow. Nice. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100
Hai
groschen
să
it
punem
is.
doar 100 de
Defend
groșe.
yourself.
Nu știu cât de bine să ne descurcăm.
First hit. Now we're even.
Let sparks fly!
Now we're even.
Tot apăs Q, pentru că așa era în Kingdom Come Deliverance 1.
That's what I call swordplay. Ow! Out, fellas!
Kurwa!
Jesus! How did he do that?
How do you do it?
Whack! Right on the head! Technique! Did you see that?
Got me!
That was someone!
Kurwa! Ow! Kurwa!
Come on, Henry.
Cred că asta a fost.
Enough!
So who won, gentlemen?
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Teresa este prietena lui Harry, deci o să zicem că este prietena lui.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Deci probabil vom face baie în acest
Fellas,
lac.
come and help us get out of
Apărea
this hole.
o scenă
Are
de
you
genul
really
ăsta
going to
și
play
în
there, Sir Hans? It don't look
trailer.
none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Nu știu ce să zic, ar putea fi o capcană.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Ok. O stone.
Hey? What was that?
It
What's
works.
this racket?
Let's go.
All right. What was that?
Probabil acel iepuraș semnifică faptul că suntem căutați sau cineva se uită după noi. Haide, Hans, că ți-am găsit fetele.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja Domine, aleluja.
Damn it, Henry! I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
Ok, cineva ne-a camera. Bandiți, probabil.
We've got to do
bietul. Mi-a luat scrisoarea. Vezi că e tot Iuvan ăla de ne-a furat și sabia. Uite, le-au luat și pe fete.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. And maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Cine ar fi ăștia? Ăsta pare să o cunoscă pe tipul asta.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
O să trească să o căutăm pe tipul aia.
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
El e iniția să moarte.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, he's caught it quick!
Mary a fost rănit.
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee.
Nu știu dacă a fost o idee prea bună să scoate la acolo. Teoretic ar trebui să se îngereze mai repede acum.
Lead the way.
Asta e Iuvan, fără
Pull
îndoială.
yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Deci e cel care i-a luat sabia lui Harry. Sau cel puțin așa pare. Nu ni l-a prezentat prea de aproape.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll
Să
get that
găsim
shoulder of
ceva
yours fixed up.
să ne bandajăm rana. N-avem absolut nimic la noi.
So, how far is it to Trusky?
Să oprim cumva sângerarea.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guard. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Sper să nu ne prind acum.
Go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks.
Use your head.
And you,
Be
go to the
careful.
fun.
Stick behind me.
they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Footprints, foot trails, everything.
Shut up!
Get
Keep
away!
It's still easier here. And that's
Now!
Snuffling about in pitch black. Will all your talk does is blind you? Leave it out. Catching some vacant men in the forest. Better than getting killed in a skirmish. Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing. You'll find.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck. Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Stand
You
still.
keeping watch instead.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found
Run,
half dead
quick.
somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving now instead of being high up? Because you can't see shit from up there.
No, no, no. Fuck. They're in
Where
front
are
of
you,
us.
prick?
Quick, into the rocks.
Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
De ce nu vine Hans după noi? Pare să fie liber încolo.
What now?
Hey? Hans!
Oops.
There's more of them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
I should get back to Hans. He didn't follow me. Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Cine știe unde s-o fi dus Hans?
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Uite-l aici.
Oh, God, we found each other. Didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Nu m-a speriat asta. Da, uite, am făcut rost de o sabie.
You're a dead man!
Asta cred că o să lase urme.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Ai vocea
I
lui
might teach you
Martin.
how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Cred că visează Henry.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, It has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Why? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Hai să vedem, trebuie să ajungem undeva în siguranță.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Astea sunt halucinațiile lui Henry.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's cape.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
way.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Dogs.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on.
Nu cred că e un lucru bun să vezi lumina, dar în cazul de față cred că e adăpost pentru Henry.
Oblena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry.
E posibil ca băbuța asta să fie un healer.
But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Oh, uite că ne-a și găsit unul din bandiți.
Think again, strong.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Henry pierduse mult sânge și uite încă sângerează. Trebuie să ne răzbunăm pe nemernicul ăsta.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Cred că asta e o recapitulare din Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, că prea ne arată multe scene.
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Da, cred că și Hans a fost rănit. Da, măcar bine că e în viață.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't
Ce
overdo
noroc
it,
pe noi să
though.
dăm peste bătrânica asta.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Acum nu știu dacă am fi putut să nu pierdem punctele astea de care zice.
Damn! This wound is still bleeding.
Hai să vedem cum putem să ne bandajăm. Cred că am oprit sângerarea.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Da, deci era un healer. Bătrânica asta. Acum nu știu, putem spăla și această glugă. Da, uite, s-a spălat. Mai are urme de sânge pe ea, dar o să încercăm să spălăm de câteva ori. Da, dar nu mai merge acum. Ce semnifică pata asta de aici? Dacă este sânge sau din cauza că s-a udat. În fine. Luăm și Savior Schnaps-ul ăsta.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Okay. Hai să vorbim din nou cu Bujena.
What you asked?
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Bun, deci în continuare trebuie să căutăm acele ierburi și să-l îngropăm pe tipul ăsta de aici. Da, asta cred că o să fac eu fără să mai înregistrăm. Și vedem ce vom face data viitoare. Încheiem aici acest episod. Mulțumesc tuturor celor care au rămas până la final. Dacă v-a plăcut acest video, nu uitați să lăsați și voi un like și un subscribe. Eu am fost Mr. M și ne vedem data viitoare.